Hey, we just came on, but we have an important announcement to make. We did it. We actually did it. Yep. We actually lost. Again.
We
don't have a chance of winning the lottery.
did not win.
I think I've won the lottery once in my life, and it was for $2.
$2? No, I think I've won 8.
Oh, well, then you're more expensive.
Yeah, you still have a $2 one in here you didn't turn in yet.
I know. It's like, I just can't win. You can't win. You can't break even.
Oh, so YouTube chat is working. Gabriel has already tested it out.
Well, you know what? I did a reset again. So, yes, it is working, and I did a reset again. So if you're here, you can join the train. First of all, this is Millennial Boom. I'm the millennial.
And I'm the boomer. And if you can't tell by our looks, then it makes sense why you can't.
Yeah, well, let's be realistic. What is real on the internet anymore?
And let's be realistic. Do I really look like a boomer?
You could be.
I don't have any.
I have a cousin I have a nephew, who is a full bird colonel, but he looks like he's 15 years old.
Okay.
Full bird colonel.
Is he a boomer though?
Man,
No, he's not a boomer. So that's exactly.
I'm just saying.
And do you really look like a millennial?
Yes.
Yes. You look like you were born anywhere from 1981
I'm an elder millennial.
to 1996.
1881?
1991.
No,
1981.
1986.
No, 1981.
1896. According to Twitter, that's when I was born.
All right.
So 127 years old.
I don't believe anything on Twitter, just FYI.
You don't believe anything? So if I wrote good morning, you think I was lying?
No, I don't believe anything on Twitter.
Well, no, but see, that's a broad statement. That's like saying all of San Francisco is a terrible place. Is it?
No.
Okay, so then by you saying you don't believe anything on Twitter, that means that would imply everything from the minute you log on is a lie.
Okay, point taken.
Okay.
I don't believe a lot of things on Twitter.
That's better.
Yes, according to Gabriel, welcome to Millennial Boom, episode
198. And I have to say something. This is important. This is the first time that we actually started our podcast where we had 98 people in the very beginning of our opening.
Yes.
Which is crazy that you all joined in to join us. And of course, Gabriel will shoot us down and tell us that those are people just passing by. But you know what?
We don't care.
We don't care. We'll take it. You know?
What's up, Gil69? I'm here. And so are we.
Yes, and we finally, because if you haven't been here for the last 2 episons, YouTube chat wasn't working.
Yeah, it wasn't. So
and all I got was Gabriel's posts, which was like, when I did it today, I was like, I had to take something to get rid of the seasonal depression from just reading all of Gabriel's posts about how I spelled something wrong.
Wow.
The only thing he said about me that was nice was that he thinks I have really good reading comprehension. I just can't. I just make mistakes when I read it.
You'll forever read that. You'll forever remember that, won't
you? Are you kidding? When someone makes a compliment to me for the first time in the history of our 198 episodes, yes, I will accept that.
You've gotten other compliments
from Gabriel?
Yeah.
When? What?
He likes your work.
Well, that's not the same. I'm talking about like on this.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just trying to make you feel better.
Don't make me feel better.
And also be honest.
What? You want to be honest now? Because you say everything on Twitter is a lie. So now you want to be honest.
Anon says, what's Twitter? Exactly.
X.
It's actually called X. My bad.
I heard he had a little kid named Little X now.
Nas X?
No. Had a new kid.
Gabriel? Elon Musk?
Elon Musk had a new kid, and maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I read he had a new kid he named Little X.
I think the nickname is because the kid's name is like something really long.
What evidence do you have to support your claim that I will you down? What's the asterisk?
I have no idea. The star is supposed to say shoot.
What evidence do you have to support your claim that I will
shoot you down?
The star is supposed to be shoot you. You can't write shoot.
It wouldn't let me write it, he said.
Gabriel, wait, he can't do it because he's out. His classes got changed.
Huh?
Our Hong Kong connection.
Oh yeah, Chris is
so
not
his
on
class
here.
changed.
Yeah,
so he can't be on here right now.
About this.
No, but Chris will be able to tell him all the times he shot me down.
Oh, okay. Because you can't remember?
No, because it's just like my brain is like it's full of holes from like Jacobson's disease.
Do you know what drug makes holes in your brain?
What? Twitter?
Ecstasy.
X2C?
Ecstasy.
X2C.
What is wrong with you?
X2C will make holes in your brain.
It's ecstasy. I did a public speaking speech on that. If Amy were here, she might remember that.
You know what makes holes in your nose?
No, what?
Cocaine. I better watch the video the
Cocaine?
other day where a woman had her nose being reconstructed because she had snorted so much coke that it ate up her nose, inside of her nose.
Oh, wow.
And they had to replant and do it all over again. They took skin from her scalp to put it inside of her nose so that she could actually have a regular nose.
Okay, that's crazy.
Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
So Amy is streaming right now. Okay, so she's not joining us.
So
but
Amy
interesting fact,
likes to stream while we're streaming.
Yeah, well, I don't think she really thinks about it that way. But Amy, just for reference, sometimes Amy will join us on here. Amy and I are college friends. We met at our USF.
I thought you went to Davis.
No, that was Marie.
Okay.
Amy went to USF. We had public speaking together. So I don't know if Amy will remember what my speech was about, but it was about the effects of ecstasy on your body.
You know what my writing was about?
What your writing was
What I had to write about, I had to write an essay.
Oh,
breastfeeding. And how, I know, breastfeeding and how it actually, as long as you're breastfeeding, it's super hard to get pregnant. And because it...
Was this a public speaking speech or an essay?
It was an essay. It wasn't
Okay.
public speaking. I couldn't stand up on stage and give a speech about breastfeeding.
Yeah, you can. You can stand up on stage and give a speech about anything. You're Stanley Roberts.
Oh, that's right. Speaking about Stanley Roberts, so it's Thanksgiving weekend. It's Sunday. Now, typically, historically speaking, we're never here on a Sunday.
We're always here on a Sunday.
No, we're not on Thanksgiving Sunday.
Oh, that's true.
We're typically...
Oh, yeah, this is Thanksgiving weekend. That's right. I forgot for a quick second.
I literally just said that 10 seconds ago.
But I was also reading this comment here. Sorry.
So you're not... Basically, you're doing what you always do, ignoring me, right?
I apologize.
So, as we were saying, typically, historically speaking, we are not here for Thanksgiving. We are always gone, and we're driving home about right now, beating all the traffic.
Well, we might have just gotten home and too
tired to set up for the podcast. Because it takes a long time to set up when you're doing it by yourself.
I'm going to just let you sit in that.
So
I set up part of it. The light.
She goes, I'll be there to help you. And I'm, trying to set up, and we had the duct tape and the super glue.
Oh, so Gabriel shot us down again. Fun fact, this is your 4th consecutive year streaming on the Sunday after Thanksgiving from your home.
Is it really?
So we actually stream every Sunday after Thanksgiving?
I don't remember that.
I know we definitely don't do Christmas.
I don't remember. Anyway.
And we don't do New Year's either.
Don't, because we're normally coming back from
now he says 5th, 2020 to 2024. That's the whole time we've been doing the podcast. Wait, I don't remember
that. Yeah. I'm having a blank. I think he's doing a Twitter live.
I think he could just mess with us because he knows our memories are shot.
Well, yeah, that's all the XD.
Oh, drop E. Anyways, okay, Amy said she's going to hit you, Diane, to go on a sushi date. I am so down. Okay.
So, as we were saying, historically speaking, we always have a podcast every Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, historically in our memories.
Yeah. So
he said, "Look it up. The dated evidence doesn't lie." Okay.
Okay.
So we do. So I guess we do have a podcast.
Wait, what's his name?
Gabriel.
What's that?
Who?
I Spy. No. What's that new TV series out now that used to be an old TV series?
Matlock.
Okay, Matlock.
That's kind of creepy that you know that at Gabalau.
Wow, what a way to hatch the name.
What a way to misspell his name, Gil.
That made me dizzy for a second.
I got confused.
Woo.
And in 2022, when Christmas fell on a Sunday, you went live for 5 minutes. That was here. We were here for Christmas.
We went for 5 minutes?
We went live for 5 minutes. Well, we definitely didn't do the setup then. We didn't do the setup then. You look really confused.
I don't remember ever doing anything for 5 minutes. It only take me 5 minutes to eat. Okay, let's go watch TV now. And you're like, are you really eat that fast? I work in the news business.
I don't sound like that.
The news business, you're lucky you get a chance to eat.
I mean, but I work in the nutrition business now. I've learned the impact of or the consequences of eating that fast.
Okay, so before we get off the subject, and as you know, Gabriel shot us down. Thank you, Gabriel, for shooting us down.
Thank you for proving us wrong on every instance that we've talked about since we've signed on this evening.
Hey, this is our Twitter X version. Everything is going to be a lie. Even what we said right now is a lie.
Gabriel says, Gil has managed to misspell my name in so many different ways, he should get an award.
Wow.
At Gabriel
Gabalila.
Gabriel.
Wow, I'm sorry. We're laughing about his name spelling.
Mr. Belly TV, do you know how tiny this screen is?
Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm trying to read it too.
That's why he has me read the comment.
Because I can't, the screen is so small.
I just had my eyes checked and my vision is
McGill, 69, we appreciate it and giving us a little bit of levity in this whole situation. You know, because now Gabriel can go back in 5 years from now and tell you how you spelled his name wrong on December 1st, 2024.
And all the other days.
And all the other days.
So I just had my eyes checked and I have 2016 vision. So Stanley has made me the reader of all comments forever.
Yes. A reader of all comments forever and ever. Amen. So, as we were saying...
Amen.
So we went to Sacramento.
Yeah, we
haven't been there in a while. So we went to visit my cousin, who actually lives in...
Sacramento.
Elk Grove.
Elk Grove. So Sacramento, for those that are not local or not based in California, Sacramento is our state capital. It's about like 115 miles from where we live, right?
Roughly. I mean,
Roughly.
Okay, keep in mind though,
it's a little over 100.
Keep in mind that when you do the maps, it tells you how far one city is from another.
Yeah, it's from the central
part. It's from City Hall.
That's why I said it's about 115
so
miles.
So when you see like Sacramento 10 miles, that only means that you could be a mile away, but the city, the capital is another 9 miles.
Well aware.
Okay.
So I just said it's about 115 miles.
Okay, so roughly.
Roughly about, so we spent Thanksgiving.
Gabriel, stop being mean to Gil.
I definitely remember Gil spelling my name wrong on November 28th, 2021, the Sunday after Thanksgiving, of course.
Oh, you guys, stop it, I'll put you in a corner.
Stop it, or I'm
going to stop this ride and put you out on the street.
You'll be on timeout.
So we went to Sacramento, and now the interesting part is that we ended up having to rent an Airbnb. And the reason why we do Airbnb is because when we're going to be there for more than a few days, we want to be able to cook. Because we all know now that going out to eat at restaurants every day on a trip in the Bay Area or in California can be rather expensive.
Hey, what happened to our camera? It was shaking.
That's me shaking the table.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh, don't do that.
So, it can be expensive because two people eating nowadays, unless you go to McDonald's, and even then, I mean, just going to Five Guys, if we went there, it was $40 for two people.
Oh, I haven't been to Five Guys.
So it's like one person will cost you $20 for a burger, fries, small fries, and a drink for $20. Which they used to advertise how they were cheap eats. That ain't true anymore. So we like to rent an Airbnb, or if we could, a hotel that has a kitchen, not a kitchenette, but an actual kitchen, so that we can actually cook meals like breakfast or wherever else we go, and then before we go to Thanksgiving dinner. It kind of saves us a little bit of money as opposed to, the hotel and then the eating and then the taxes and then the parking. It kind of gets up there in price. So we look for Airbnb. The only problem was it's Thanksgiving, so everybody and their mom is renting Airbnbs. So the price gets jacked up, as usual. Like when you rent an Uber and it goes up to, what do they call it?
It's like what do you call it?
So what's it called now?
It's the
Surge.
Surge, yeah.
Surge prices.
I kept thinking of Spike, but yes.
So
Surge.
we found a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, It was labeled as a.
And it was just more than
It was
us.
just-
It was
her
my
mother,
mom
too.
was with us as well.
So we called it a 2-bedroom. That was a 3-bedroom. No, luxurious. You
It's a
smiled
little-
when I said
it's
luxurious.
It's a luxurious 3-bedroom
With a pool.
2-bath with a pool.
It advertised the pool. So when you
Yeah.
think of it being advertising as a pool, you think, okay, there's a pool. And people go, well, if it's cold, why would you want to be in a pool? But if the pool is warm, it's good to swim in. It's good for your bones and all that. And you can just get out there and
It's good for your bones.
swim. Yeah, it is. The warm
Good
water.
for your muscles.
Good for your muscles. It just feels good, and you get a little exercise going back and forth. So we're like, okay, let's bring our bathing suits so we can jump in the pool.
It was 30 degrees. It was like 36 degrees
But-
there at night. Just
Yeah,
an FYI.
but we're not going to swim at night, just FYI.
No, just saying that's how cold it got.
But it was 63 in the daytime, which is the weather here.
It was like 59.
I read 63. So, okay. You got yours, I got mine. Thank you. Anyway, but we get there, and the pool, well, let me just, you keep talking. I'm going to see if I have those pictures here I can pull up and show you the pictures of the pool that we took. So you talk to them. I will look for a second. Keep going.
I'm going to change subject then because I don't know what else to say about the Airbnb.
No, talk about what you noticed about it, 'cause-
So usually when we rent Airbnbs, we've had pretty good experiences, but this one, it was like the way that they described it. I think is exaggeration the right word? They
Well-
they made it like seem better than it was. Mind you, it wasn't like horrible, but it just wasn't. It just didn't match the description that they had, and the pictures don't do it like any good. What is that?
I was trying to look at something.
Okay.
I'm not showing it to anybody.
The pictures don't like. So the pictures showed a pool that didn't look like what we saw. It was the same pool, but he'll show you in a second. The rooms they looked a little like the pictures, but the problem was one of the bathrooms. The shower was so small, and I'm tall, but I'm a pretty like thin person, and I had a hard time taking a shower in that shower, which tells you something because I was like bumping my elbows and stuff, and I'm a pretty slim person. So if I was having a hard time in there, I feel like most people would have a hard time taking a shower in there. But anyways, I don't know how much longer I got to talk about this Airbnb because.
So here's the pool that.
Anon says 30 degrees Fahrenheit and is comfortable though.
Yeah.
Yes, comfortable probably for you because Anon, you're in Boston, right? For us here in the Bay Area, it gets to be as cold as probably like where we live, like 40s. It hasn't gotten 30s yet. But 30s is like uncomfortable for me.
So I just posted up the picture of the pool, and that was the picture I snapped because it wasn't anything like what they said. So if you can see that, you'll see that the pool itself wasn't really ready for prime time, and so we knew that at that point that there was not going to be any swimming.
Yeah, we already. I think.
And
yeah.
and you can argue that.
Yeah, it's not very swim ready.
And
That's for sure.
you can argue that okay, it's wintertime. They didn't want to pay the money to heat the pool, but
they should have left a note to say
it had solar panels.
They should have also, but I think if the pool was going to be like out of commission, they could have at least had a note like, hey, or they could have taken out the with a pool and just left that out.
And see, that's the pump that's supposed to be for the pool, but you see the pump is not very maintained as well either. And it was rather
the pool looks like a flexing arm.
yeah. So
One of the really big issues I think was that the description and the pictures for the place were misleading.
Yeah.
So it's not like they showed a completely different place, but they showed a place that was like up to par. And when we got there, it just looked like they don't maintain it. So this is very disappointing because you spend all this money to stay there, and at that point, like, you're kind of like screwed because if you don't stay there and you try to look for another place, it's so last minute that you will probably end up spending more to stay at another place. So it's like you kind of have to just suck it up and stay there. But I guess, like, I don't know. I the most disappointing area.
But the thing we found the
Airbnb
most
we've
is
stayed
this
at.
right here. So this is one of the rooms. It looks nice and clean. But as we're about to leave, we noticed something. And I noticed it, and there it was.
Yes.
If you know what that is a baggie of some weed. So someone did.
So Stanley,
Kind of scary,
so Gabriel
but
says
hey,
be careful what you're
it's what it
showing.
is.
No.
Because you end up showing a bunch of other.
I know, but those are
like,
just random
pictures,
photos
but
on my
they're-
phones. They're all good. They're all clean photos. I'm not worried about that. So
Oh, the shotgun photo. Yeah, that's a
Check
photo.
into an
That's actually
Airbnb.
the shotgun photo is a funny photo. He'll
All
show
of a
you
sudden,
after.
you find
He'll show you
in the
after he shows you
closet-
this part.
So
That's actually a funny photo that we laughed about. What, like 3 years ago, maybe?
so the shotgun photo is not. It's a meme.
It's a meme. It's not a real. It's
But
not
this was a flip flop on the roof. So flip flop. Anyway, and this was the thing where it's supposed to be the pump that cleans up. It's all full of gook. So clearly the pool hasn't been serviced in a while. And since Gabriel brought up the thing about the shotgun.
No, he didn't bring it up. It was Gil.
Oh, yeah. The shotgun thing was, if you look at it, it was a meme that went around a while back. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I sent it to a friend of mine. Oh, there it is. So, if you look at it, this was, the joke is, look, I brought a new shotgun. What do you think?
I think we've talked about
Yeah,
this
and-
photo
and-
on the podcast before.
Yeah. And it's not my toes, just for the record. That's Bear's like, oh my God, what's wrong with your feet? You should throw those feet away and get a new set.
It's like when someone focuses so hard on the shotgun that they don't notice the feet at first, and then when they notice the feet, it's just hilarious.
Yeah. So anyway, we're done with this. So let's go back, stop sharing. And so anyway, that was the Airbnb that we found the weed. We also, the dishes had chips in them.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The living room was fine, the kitchen was fine, and the dining area was fine. And
Yeah.
there was a ping pong table.
There's a ping pong table. That was cool. Mom and I played ping pong for like 3 hours.
But
We had fun.
in the middle of the night, for some reason, the heating system decided that it was going to take a break.
I was freezing.
So you wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. and you're literally like teeth are chattering.
Yeah, I woke up like every 2 hours one night.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty cold.
I mean, overall, like, still thankful that we had a place to stay, but unfortunately, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best.
It wasn't our best experience.
and the post that was misleading.
Well, I understand that the post to the post, they have it up all the time. They don't change it, but maybe there should be a way to say, hey, it's wintertime, chances are we're not going to have the pool. But then we read some of the more comments, we started to find out that there were issues with the heating system. There were
Issues with like the towels
The towels
smelling
funny.
musty. Like there was one where I was like, oh yeah, this doesn't smell good.
And when we told our cousin where we were staying, he was like, ooh, you staying in the hood. And I was like, no, I don't look like the hood out here. And then the next day, it's like somebody turned on the hood switch.
Yeah.
We had people running stop signs. We saw a fence that was intact. We got there, had been run down the next day. So clearly there was something going on there.
I mean, overall, we had a great Thanksgiving.
We had a very
But
good, spending with family was always fun.
Yeah, but the Airbnb was a little rough.
And my nephew was here. He was in the Navy. He was deployed overseas for like 9 months. So he was there and he was enjoying some good home cooked meals. And you could tell. And he even took my macaroni and cheese back to the base with him. And I know he didn't go back to a ship because they actually were on base before they go on a ship. So they're not always on a ship. And you know what he didn't know though? He never heard of the song by the Village People about in the Navy.
He was like, "Who's the Village People?"
Who's the Village People? And I go, oh God.
I was like, "Oh yeah, different generation."
Different generation. That's the Pepsi generation.
Pepsi.
You'll get it one day. You'll get it one day. It's an old commercial. Pepsi sold themselves on the new generation. The Pepsi
I'm sure
generation.
I've seen the commercial.
Yeah, you may or may not have. Spelled Gabriel's name wrong a lot, and then he'll remember you to ridicule you. He'll remember you to ridicule you. Oh, I read it right. All right, there's two extra U's in there. All right.
I don't think I've gotten that yet.
Oh, well, you should have, because
I'm delayed.
I've been saying that for years. No, you should have got that. You probably missed it.
Yeah, okay. You've been saying that for years.
No, so Gabriel did write, be careful what you're showing.
I did, yeah.
You said it was Gil.
No, I said, Gabriel said that. I said Gil said the shotgun photo.
Oh, okay. Shotgun, hit 'em for the run now. Who sang that?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
Let them sing it, though.
All right.
Anon says, not RC. What's
Royal Crown Cola.
Oh.
It wasn't the Pepsi generation. It wasn't Royal. Yeah, you might have been the Royal Crown Cola generation.
I don't know.
RC.
I don't know what Royal Crown Cola is.
So there was Pepsi, Coke, Royal Crown, and there was another Coke that was out.
I've never heard of Royal Crown before.
It's an East Coast. I don't know if it's an East Coast thing, but it's a blue can with the RC on it. I mean, Google Royal Crown Cola and you'll see the can.
But what does that have to do with generations, though?
Well, because certain generations remember certain drinks.
I grew up on Coke.
So that's
No,
RC.
I didn't grow up on RC.
So here's a question for you: which mayonnaise is better, Hellman's or Blue Ribbon? Is it Blue Ribbon?
No. It's not. It's not Blue Ribbon.
What is it?
It's not Blue Ribbon.
Well, it's one company that has the same.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They're both the same.
Yeah, same company. Look at you, hanging around me too much.
Oh, RC is a Southern thing. I think they're.
They had them in Philadelphia too. So we had RC Cola, Coca-Cola, and Pepsi Cola. But the weirdest thing is, I remember meeting a person in Detroit, and she used to come to visit us in New Jersey, in Camden, in Philly. She'd come visit Camden, and one day she asked me would I go to the store and get her a pop. So I said sure. So I walked to the store to get her a pop, and I was looking. They had Charles Blow Pop. They had all different kind of pops, and so I finally figured out which one she wanted. She wanted a cherry pop. So I grabbed her a cherry pop, blow pop, brought it back and gave it to her. And she looked bewildered. And she goes, "Why'd you give me a taffy?"
Oh, Best Foods.
Oh, Best Foods, that's right. And I said, "Well, because you asked for a pop." She goes, "This isn't a pop. This is a lolly. I'm thinking of lollipop."
Yeah.
And she's thinking of soda. So on the East Coast, we call them sodas. But in Detroit, they're called pops. And probably Midwest is a pop thing. And it was the first time I learned that the different cultures, and this was when I was a kid, the different cultures of what we call things. Like here, you guys call them submarine sandwiches. But from back east, we call them hoagies.
You mean sub sandwiches? Just
sub is short for submarine.
Yeah, but I don't ever say submarine. Let me get a submarine.
You know why? Because it looks like a long sub.
Let me just get a sub.
Yeah. Well, back east, we call them hoagies. And just like we went to go eat dinner, we had to eat breakfast with our family on
Friday.
And I asked for a glass of water.
Water.
And they made fun of me for 3 hours.
Water.
What exactly is water?
Even our server got in on it. Water.
He said, "Yeah, let me go get you some water." I'm like, wow. Just making fun of my accent, which I've had for a million years. I can't get rid of it.
What's interesting though is people that have moved to different places where there are different accents still have their accent after all these years. Especially,
and some people lose it.
If you move from a different country or something.
Yeah. My Uncle Butch, who was a Monterey County Sheriff Deputy, he never said water.
He didn't? He said water?
He was in the Army. He was a Master Sergeant when he retired from the U.S. Army.
Did he grow up in Philly though?
Well, clearly he was born there.
Okay.
But then he got in the Army and moved all over the country and all over the world. He was in Panama, Fort Ord, all different places. Mm-hmm. So I don't think he ever had the accent to say water. That's something, water, daughter, orange.
Orange?
I have every now, and the funny thing is, when we went to Philly, she said that my total Philly accent came out like I had never left.
Yeah.
Everything was Philly-centric with my speech.
Do you try to hide it here?
I don't know. It's just, I think the difference here is, remember when I first started doing People Behaving Badly?
Yeah.
And how...
And you were hella monotone?
Well, because I was trying to, I would think I was trying to not
see this
sound...
car right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. This car is... No, you weren't even... There was no emphasis. It was
but I found out that if I type out the words in little, 2-line paragraphs, and then separate them, and I read it,
it helps you read it better.
It reads it better, but that's how it started coming out all of a sudden.
Yeah, it became a sing-song.
And then all of a sudden it became sing-songish, as people said. I didn't know what that was. Oh, you sound like you're sing-song. And I would do this, and it became kind of people were like, oh, that's the People Behaving Badly voice.
Yeah, there's there's that PB.
There's that PB. And people would actually, on the middle of the street, would stop me and ask me would I record a voiceover for their phone. They want me to put it on their message. And literally I did that for a dozen times where people wanted me to...
Can you do it on mine? do a voicemail?
Or write something down and I'll do it for you. Absolutely.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you on my voicemail.
So I realize, though, that, people are doing this, they're getting paid to do it. So I have a Cameo account, so if people wanted me to do something for them for like Christmas, and they have like a dedicated fan, for like $15, I would do a 30-second message for them, my face, everything, and wish them whatever wanted me to wish them, as long as it wasn't something that was like, oh my God, I can't believe he I'll write it myself. Just tell me the names, because I don't want you to write me something and it's like it turns out to be offensive or something. Because I need to know what the words are you're giving me. Because if some people will sneak words in that you may or may not know the definition of, or may have more than one meaning.
Like a different language?
Yeah, it could be. And you never know, and all of a sudden you're saying something. Just like the funniest thing was...
Betty asks do you say wash instead of wash, Stanley?
Wash? You're going to wash your clothes?
Do you say... You don't say wash.
No, I
don't.
don't.
Say wash.
I think I say you're going to wash.
Yeah.
But you know what I do tell Diane is that she tends to want to wash her hair.
It's shampoo.
And I said, you don't buy hair wash. You buy shampoo.
You do buy body wash, though.
Yeah,
I'm
but...
going to wash my body.
Yeah, wash your body, wash your body, wash your body. You remember that song?
I do.
Yeah.
Also, I know that, Betty, you're joining us, so please tell me that the 49ers score isn't worse than when we turned it off. And we turned it off, like, right in the beginning of the third quarter, so they were already losing. But please don't tell me that the Bills scored even more.
Tell her. So Gabriel always makes sure he brings up that I say brought instead of bought.
Do you say that every single time, though?
According to him, I do.
Okay. I gotta pay attention.
Because bought and brought are two different things. Bought is you bought something from the store, and brought means I brought something over to you.
Yeah.
But he says it, and sometimes, I may get a lazy tongue and say brought when I mean brought. It just, we're not writing for the...
Lazy tongue. Just kidding.
We're not writing for the U.S. Constitution, so it doesn't have to be perfectly right. I'm not writing a script for a movie. I'm just having a conversation. And when you have a conversation, sometimes you make mistakes.
Always make sure. He says I haven't not bought it up in several months.
No, you brought it up on October 21st at 8:13.
Let me see what day October 21st was.
Trying to be like Gabriel now.
October 21st was a... Oh, dang, you should have said 20th.
Oh, the 20th?
Yeah.
Oh, October 20th.
I was like, October 21st wasn't a Sunday.
October 20th, see?
Oh, yeah, see, Betty, we turned it off at 21-3 also. Yeah. 49ers.
They were playing on an ice skating rink. So, and Gabriel, Gil asked, why is he so critical? That's just Gabriel. He's always been that way since we've known him. Is that if we make a mistake, he will call us out on it and tell us what date we made the mistake before.
The time
and how long the mistake lasted for.
What we were wearing.
What we were wearing the day it happened. Yeah. And he believes that we're the ones who taught him bad habits, like what a...
I'm not saying it. The opposite of what I really meant, which was aioli. Yeah,
she tried to say aioli, but she actually said
I know what. Do you want me to say the word?
Yeah.
Areola.
Yeah, and she actually said areola, but he didn't know what the areola was, which was like a moment where we got kind of quiet for a second. But it was like, He tells everybody that we gave him bad. We taught him about anatomy on this podcast. I'm like, okay, well, then the schools have failed us.
Schools have failed us.
If you learned about anatomy on a podcast.
Do you remember that one podcast, though, where we were trying to talk about Maya Angelou? Which you called her.
Oh, wait. What did I do today? Oh, I said...
oh, no.
Bunter Hayden.
You said Bunter Hayden. You're like, did you see the news about...
I said Bunter Hayden got pardoned. And I go, wait,
we're on because we're on the phone. I was heading home, and he goes, "Oh, news just came down that Bunter Hayden got pardoned." And I was like, Bunter Hayden.
And I caught it when it came out.
I laughed. I was like, what? Hunter Biden. By the way, did you see the video of the truck crash which spilled 53,000 pounds of granite on the freeway that I caught on dash cam? I did not see that.
No, but we did see somebody go around us in a lane that didn't exist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we did see that. That was in Sacramento, man. And they ran the stop sign.
Yeah, that was in the area that
bad.
we thought wasn't Get.
It's Getz.
It was Getz.
We saw like a bunch of near crashes when we were up in Sacramento.
And we hit a pothole. I swear, it broke my whole front end.
We hit a pothole. His face changed so quick. Your facial expression was
waiting.
So bad. It was like
you know
were
why?
Experiencing the
because
pain.
I was waiting for the gauge in my dashboard to tell me that the front tire was losing air rapidly.
Kind of like when my sensors were like malfunctioning when I hit that brick.
Yeah, and you know what we also saw, which was kind of cool?
A turkey.
No.
Oh, what?
No, we're not talking about you. We saw...
We're not talking about me? Oh, I'm a turkey now?
Yeah. We saw a lot of Tesla big rigs.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Self-driving big rigs.
Yeah, you did.
That was really cool, though, to see one. It's like, wait, that's one of those Tesla trucks. They were all Pepsi trucks, not RC Cola. But we saw some, and there are a lot of them on the road, but we hit this. I saw, you know how you see the pothole? I saw it. I went to react to it, but I still missed it.
Yeah. I thought he missed it, too, until we all felt it.
Yeah. And I really thought my whole front end had just fell off.
Your face was like, I don't even know. I wish I could have taken a picture of your face.
I was waiting for something to tell me the sensors to go off. And I'd be like, Scotty, all the sensors are going crazy. Dr. Spock, or whatever. All of our sensors are going crazy. Can you imagine if we had crashes, but we would be like the Star Trek, brace for impact. What, are you trying to show me your muscles?
No, you went like this.
Yeah, I heard about the Cybertruck fatality killing 3 young people.
Oh, yeah, we saw that, too. We saw that. I think I was late. I think I saw that yesterday.
I thought those trucks were supposed to be indestructible.
I don't exactly know what happened. Was it just a solo crash?
I don't know. I didn't see. I just caught it when we got home last night.
I got to the part where they showed the pictures of the 3 young people, but I didn't actually hear what happened.
I just know they crashed. It looked like into a tree or something. I don't know what triggered the crash. I have to go back and look. I meant to go back and see more about it.
You said what triggered the trash? Triggered the crash?
Triggered the crash. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, hello everyone. And if you're just joining us, this is Millennial Boom. And we welcome your comments. Because, matter of fact, we want you to drown out Gabriel with all your comments. I want you to make it so bad that not one line of Gabriel can be seen.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, no.
That's a lot to digest.
A lot to digest, yes. Do you digest words?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you?
Reader's Digest?
Reader's Digest, exactly. Do they still make that?
Of course they do.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't know. Do they still make TV Guide?
Okay, let's change subjects now.
Why?
I have an idea. I'm going to talk about something.
Okay.
So, if you have an X account, if you noticed, a lot of people have been jumping ship from X. And they have been canceling their accounts. And they think, I'm done with X. It's canceled. I've already closed my account. It's gone. It's bye. See you later. Well, here's something you should know. If you cancel your account and you don't throw away the digital key, I'll explain it to you in a minute, someone else can take over your account using your name and put up a check mark saying it's you, and will tweet or post, and people don't really pay attention will think it's you coming back from when you decide like you've changed your mind. So, and if you want a good example of that, go to the Radio Shack X account. The Radio Shack X account is a good example of why you should throw away the digital key. Now, how do you do that? Again, I'll explain to you in a minute. But let me explain how this whole thing works. And now doing some research on it. It's that you decide, okay, I can't take this anymore. It's too toxic. I want off. I'm going to delete my account. I'm good to go. So you delete your account. Or so you think. And it tells you that your account will still be there for a while. So you literally would have to go through and delete every single post you ever made because they will stay there forever in the world of internet. They'll never go away. So you have to, and if you did, and yes, let's say you have 3,000 posts. Well, you have to do each one by hand, or you could pay someone to do it, which could charge you, 3,000. They'll delete like a certain amount per month, but then every month you got to keep paying to delete them all. So they don't do them all at one time. There's no bulk delete for Twitter or X, from what I understand. But if there's a bulk one, then good. Share it with me in the chat so I know. Hello, Jesus. And it's Stanley. There's no D in my name, but thank you. And he's on LinkedIn. Hello, welcome. So, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. So Betty Veronica, Radio Shack. Yeah, they did die a couple of decades ago. Maybe not.
No, Radio Shack is still
a thing.
They have stores.
They do.
They do have stores, but they're just not where we're used to seeing them at. There may be. Someone told me there are like 400 Radio Shack stores still out there.
In the country?
In the country.
Wow.
So, and a lot of times, I haven't seen any here. But that's one of the reasons why that is, so they can keep the trademark. But you have to understand, your Twitter handle and your trademark are two different things.
Yeah.
So, going back to the trademark thing. So, let's say not trademark, to the X. So, let's say you delete, you get rid of it. Well, after a while, your name goes back into the internet. So, anyone can take it. So, let's say I close my account, Stanley Roberts on Twitter or X, and I'm like, I'm done with Twitter. I'm done. I'm gone. A month goes by, 2 months goes by. Twitter takes my name and says it's now available. So if someone were to take my name and put it as now available, they could actually be my name, put my picture up, and put a check mark.
And pretend to be you.
And pretend to be me, because when people do background checks, again, I'll say it again, when people do background checks, they look for your name. And if you have an account that has your name on it, but you didn't get rid of it completely, and they start retweeting it and your name, then you will, in essence, be accused of, like, if you're doing something that requires a background check, your background investigator will see that and go, well, you wrote this on this date. Can you explain that to me, because you left this out? And then you're like, well, I actually canceled my account, and you have to prove you canceled your account, but it may not be that easy to prove. So how do you throw away a digital key? Very simple. If you want to get rid of your case or your account, it's a simple process. Do what you normally do, but first, you want to change your photo, you want to change your bio, and if you want to, go back and delete all the message you ever wrote, or not at all, you can leave them up if you want to. But then change your password. Don't delete the account completely. Change your password and give it a hard to remember password. Write it down somewhere in case you decide somewhere down the line, oh, I got to go back to Twitter. I don't believe I did that. I want to go back. Your account will still be there, and someone else will not hijack it and use it as you. So basically, you're making a digital key by putting in a unique password and then basically putting it away and then close the account. Don't close the account. I mean, when I say close the account, I mean like get out of the app. And you can even get rid of the app, but that way no one can. And if you don't really care about people using your name, then so be it. But if you're like a public figure, or you have something that, like, you have a product you sell and you're using that handle, and you decide you want to not use Twitter anymore because you don't like the politics or the discussions or the nudity, whatever it is that you don't like about it, don't give it to somebody else, because by giving it away and saying you're done with it and walking away, someone else can take it and be you or be your product. And you don't want that. So, if that makes sense to you, give me a thumbs up in the chat so you understand what I'm saying. But you literally, as much as you think you want things to go away, it may actually backfire on you, and you may end up with something you didn't expect. And it could be within a few months, or it could be in a few years. It could be someone who doesn't like you and all of a sudden realizes that your name is available. Because when I actually applied for Stanley Roberts when I used to be S. Roberts on Cron 4, that was my handle. And then when I announced that I was going to Arizona to work for CBS, Twitter, back then it was called Twitter, someone from Twitter reached out to me and said, hey, I know you're leaving. Do you want to change your handle? And I said, well, I would love to do that. Is that even possible? They go, well, yes, you are. You're already verified. And this is before you paid to get verified. We can change your name. I said, well, I would love it to be Stanley Roberts, but I'm sure that's taken. And they go, no, it's available. It's actually available. And I said, really? I said, well, then I'm going to take that right away. So keep it open, but not active. and make the passwords hard for someone to figure out. And that's called a digital lock. Any account you do, if you want to make sure no one uses your name or your product name, then you want to digitally lock that account by changing the password to something like super. You know if you want to know a really super hard password, ask this young lady here, because she is the queen of making digital locks for accounts that even she can't remember sometimes.
This is true.
She goes, "Oh, what is that password?" I make mine simple. It's just password 1 2 3 4. That way I don't have to ever worry about trying to figure it out if I'm,
You're a little smarter than that. A little smarter.
So, eventually, Restream can't.
Evidently, Restream can't interpret the thumbs up.
Well, I mean, I see it.
It shows up blank here.
I see it here.
In the chat.
I see it there too.
Oh, it doesn't show on mine.
No, it literally shows on mine.
YouTube.
Gil has five
oh, that's
thumbs
interesting.
ups.
Yeah, it doesn't show on mine.
Okay.
But I think it's maybe using on YouTube, even on
yeah.
Twitch,
So the long story short is keep your accounts open. Just lock it, and then don't go back to it. And of course, there's some people who believe you're addicted to X and you have to go back. But I literally went, and thank you, Gabriel. It's one thing I can give him credit for. He tried to get people to follow me so that I wouldn't drop below 40. But I'm at that, right at that flex. So one day I'm 40, next day I'm 39, I'm 40, I'm 39. I keep going back and forth.
1,000 followers?
40,000, yeah. So it started, I watched it start to go backwards. But at the same time, ironically, I had joined Blue Sky a year ago, August, in 2023. And I was 500,000. I was 10% of the people that joined it. The first 10%. And right now it's at 18 million. So
I did not join Blue Sky.
And Blue Sky at some point, we can all say you can say it's paradise, and you go there because of this and you go that, but it's just a matter of time before some rebel rousers show up. The one thing you can give me credit for, thank you. Also give me credit for removing the part of the Wikipedia page that said you ate yourself into a news. Yeah,
what the?
Someone on So I don't have a Wikipedia page, but I have it's not Wikipedia, it's something, it's differentpedia. I forgot how you pronounce it, but they had a little thing about me. Wikipedia wants me to give them money, but they won't put me down on it ever. And someone actually submitted me, and it got deleted. But on there's another page similar to Wikipedia, where actually that wasn't your Wikipedia page. That was Stanley C. Roberts' Wikipedia page. So they wrote that.
Yeah, the basketball.
Yeah, they said that he ate himself into a career into
a news host.
A news host, and so they conflated me with him. And ironically, on Blue Sky, I started getting followed by an NBA channel. So they probably think I'm the basketball player. And just for the record, I only played street ball. I never played professional basketball, even though Stanley C. Roberts, his career was in the same city that I lived in, Philadelphia and Los Angeles. Pretty funny.
Yeah, Clippers and 76ers, right?
Yeah, Blue Sky is another, but they call it open source. It was made by I think it was made by the guy who originally made Twitter, and then he created that one. Then now I think he dropped out, and there's a new person named Jay, a woman that runs it, CEO. So Gabriel says, "Turn your head upward." What if it's nighttime, Gabriel?
If outside in daylight.
Okay, he changed it just now.
He added that real quick.
Yeah. Just saying. I'm just saying. Anything you want to add?
Not to that. I don't use X or Twitter like that, and so I don't. That doesn't necessarily.
Name me the platforms you used to use. Let's start from the beginning. What was your first platform?
AOL.
You sure? Or was it the Facebook?
No, AOL goes back before Facebook.
So you had the dial-up?
Yeah, I had dial-up. I started using AOL in the late 90s.
What was your tag on there?
A lot. I had a few. Pimentel 98 was my first one though. Pimentel and 98. Yeah.
Okay. And what was the next one?
After AOL, I think it was like Black Planet, Asian Avenue, and Mi Gente.
Mi Gente?
Mi Gente.
What's that mean?
It's just like it was like a Latin version of Asian Avenue and Black Planet. Mi
Okay,
Gente.
so my first platform was AOL. No, Earthlink. You ever had Earthlink?
No.
Yeah, I had Earthlink first. I loved Earthlink. I thought it was pretty cool. It's allowed you to get on the internet, you know. And then they had AOL. How many people of you remember AOL? Where you literally used the free version on the disc
Heck yeah.
until it ran out.
Yep.
And then you got
try to get another one. Yep.
You get another one, and then you have to get a whole new account.
Eventually, we paid for it though, but we only had one phone line, so when people would call, it'd be busy.
You get a busy signal for 3 hours.
Yeah, basically.
And the funny thing about the internet back then was you literally get sucked in, and before you know it, you've been on it for like 12 hours.
Basically, that's like what the internet is now. I mean, that's basically what people are doing, like on
no,
their
but I mean your
phones,
phone line
on their
tied up for 12 hours.
Yeah, 12 hours, and we never got a separate phone line.
So then the phone company made call waiting.
Yeah, but no,
Beep,
but
beep, beep, beep,
but
beep.
call waiting, I don't think. If you have call waiting though, will that work?
If you have call waiting,
It disconnects you.
no,
It doesn't.
No. Call waiting gives the other person so you hear it beep 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 like there's someone trying to call.
Oh.
So if you,
I don't think that worked when you did dial up.
I don't know because I just had 2 phone lines.
Yeah, we had one phone line, but I think we had call waiting. Oh, do you remember when there was a time where you could do 3-way for free? Like they
3-way for free?
You had like
Tell me more.
on the phone they had like 3 waiting for on the phone for free for like multiple months. And I remember we had like a party line. We would do like I would call someone and then 3-way someone, and then my friends would 3-way another person, so we had a bunch of people on one line. It was hella funny. So funny. I mean, we were all like, I don't know, this was like maybe middle school or high school. So we were like all on the phone, and there was like multiple people because the other person would call. You know what I'm saying, right?
Well, I remember when I worked for CBS in LA, I didn't have internet at home. So this is back in the 90s when they first got it.
Okay, so when you worked for CBS LA...
Wait, let me finish.
I was in middle school.
Okay. As I was saying, when I worked for CBS in LA, they had the internet. And this was like in 96, 97. Mm-hmm. And they had it at the office. So I literally would, at the end of the day, I worked like till 11 o'clock at night. I would work the night shift and do a live shot at 11, and then we come back. And I'll go into the assignment desk and log onto the computer, and I could log into the internet.
Yeah.
And before you know it, I'm sitting there looking at stuff on the internet, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
And you're still at work?
By myself in the newsroom. So it got to the point where I was there for so long, I started going by and turning off all the TV sets. And I'm like, well, we're just waiting for electricity now because nobody here. Because in the newsroom, they literally kept the TVs on 24/7, 7 days a week.
Everything on. The computers were left on.
Yeah,
you don't shut down your computer. You just log off.
Remember they tell people to save energy?
Yeah.
But we never saved it in the newsroom.
Never saved energy.
So we'd be on the news going out, and just important, they want you to save energy. And then we go back and every TV on in place is on for like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Wait, so Betty Veronica said I had Earthlink. Oh, what? Okay, it says Earththink, but I think you meant Earthlink only because they gave me a free DVD player to sign up. They gave you a DVD player?
Yes.
Wait.
No, not a DVD player.
You mean
a DVD?
Oh, like a DVD. I was going to say
CD-ROM.
Because I was going to say I don't think DVD players were
it was a
CD-ROM.
Yeah.
CD-ROM.
I know what she meant.
I was talking to my mom's neighbor this afternoon about 6 CD changers, DVD players. We're talking about all. Did you ever run with a CD player? Like, hold the CD player while running?
So, am I being chased by the police when I'm running?
No, I mean, like, exercise.
So then why would I just run for no reason?
Because I do that.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I don't have no reason to run for no reason.
Oh, you have reasons to.
Only time I'm running if the police are chasing me.
You have reasons to.
What? If I'm being chased by the police?
No, you have reasons to other than being chased by the police.
What other reason would I be running for?
Good exercise.
So do you eat for no reason?
What?
Exactly. Where was I?
That makes no sense.
And just for the record, I've never been chased by the police, but I just thought it was funny to say that.
Oh, I remember ICQ. CD player Walkman, they would skip. Yup. I would run with my CD player, or what was it called? Discman. And man, that thing would skip as I was running with it, and I'd be like, oh, this is pointless.
I'm going to go back to when I used to make music tapes by recording off the radio with you push.
You go like this.
Push record, stop.
Yep.
Then you try to rewind it to the part so you get the rights. And then they started putting watermarks in the music.
Audio watermarks. They started talking.
Power, 99 FM.
106 KMBL.
Well, now
Wild, 107.
No, we had... I mean, I would be like this. WDAS FM, Philadelphia. And I'm like... And right you playing is like this great song. It was, you're listening to WDAS FM in Philadelphia. And they had a song, WDAS Philly.
Wait, here it was 102.9
KBLX. So I lived in Salinas. We could get KBLX on a windy day.
You got it that far?
On a windy day. It had to be a windy day.
Funny.
It was like the wind blew the signal and we could get it. Because I remember they used to be the soft and warm, the quiet storm.
Yeah, the quiet storm.
Yeah.
Now I don't even think it plays like, it used to play jazz and stuff. I don't even think it plays like that kind of music anymore. It's like hip hop. It's like old school hip hop now, I think.
Everything's changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be in Salinas and I'd like on a good day you could get a little bit of KBLX. I was like, oh, I love this channel. I love this channel. That was when the NBC was actually San Jose.
Oh, okay. Man, that was a while ago.
Long time ago, yeah.
What was the other one? Light Rock, Less Talk, 96.5. KOI. Is that how it goes?
KOIT.
Coit. Or something. Coit, yeah.
Coit, yeah.
Coit. Oh, wait, hold on. So, Betty Veronica says they gave me a player for real.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
They never gave me a player.
I thought Earthlink was before DVDs, though. Unless they still had it after the fact and we just moved on.
Well, I remember the 80s, we had the cassette tapes.
Yeah.
And then you
I'm
remember,
talking about...
I'm just talking about the 80s. We had
80s.
cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes, yeah.
And then you had to use a pencil to tighten it up sometimes because it would get caught up in there. Because you didn't know you had to clean the wheels.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, you had to get... What I learned is you get a little bit of alcohol, you put it in a Q-tip, and you run it. And then it cleans off and you can see it's like cleaning your ears.
I didn't know that.
It's like cleaning the ears of the boom box. I remember though, I had a boom box that was only this big and this long, and it had two speakers and a tape. And I'm walking down South Street with my music, and I'm like, I don't
like this.
Well, no, it's too small like that. I'm just holding my hand, listening to music. And the Philadelphia cop walks up to me and takes my radio from me, takes the batteries out, and throws them in the trash can. And gives me back my radio.
Wow, that's messed up.
That was my first encounter with Philadelphia Police Department, where they took the batteries out of my. Because I'm walking by myself. I was never in a crowd. So I'm walking down. You can hear your music, listen to it. It was a thing back then. And this was.
How old were you?
This was in the 82, 81, 82. And he literally took and South Street was the party street. Mm-hmm. So every night on Sunday night, Saturday and Sunday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, you can go to South Street and get all great food and there's great stuff. And then I'm walking my music playing, I'm just listening to hip hop, and the cop grabs my phone, grabs my radio, and takes the batteries down and throws them in the trash. And I'm like, so when they get a call and you see them all run, because constantly there was always something going on. Good segue. Started typing about the boombox before the convo started.
I love it. Yep.
And I went back to the trash can and took my batteries out and put it back in. Because you know how much batteries cost?
Wait, you literally dug in the trash to get your batteries?
There were batteries. Do you know how much batteries cost back then? I was like, I didn't have
Do you know how dirty trash is?
Oh no, is it clean trash? I've never seen clean trash before.
No, I'm just saying trash is gross.
Okay, so you want to do
what if there were like needles in there or something?
This isn't San Francisco, it's Philadelphia. Wow.
Wow.
It wasn't. That wasn't.
Plan on San Francisco?
I've done 100 stories of needles everywhere in San Francisco.
But okay, I'm just.
And I wasn't thinking about needles.
You were thinking about your batteries.
My batteries.
Yeah.
And I could have got struck by a needle. I don't know.
So yeah, Anon says what's coming back, boombox. Well, the concept of it with portable speaker and Bluetooth. Yeah, because remember we saw some of those. Like it looked really cool, but they were actually Bluetooth.
I remember I wanted to do stand-up comedy.
You did do stand-up comedy?
No, as a kid, I wanted to make our own tape of stand-up comedy of myself. I wanted to be like, because back then it was Bill Cosby. He did a thing called Myself, where I let you hear it before, where it was like the dentist thing and the kids and and you got to put them back into play. And so I wanted to do it myself, but I never had the heart to do it, so I never did.
You could still do it, Beeb. You're funny.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So Gil's typing too fast. Nightbot said you're going too fast. Wait at least 120 seconds.
Is that Nightbot thing real?
For real?
Nightbot YouTube client?
Yeah, it wants to. I set the monitor up on that so that way we don't get like spammers, major spammers.
Okay. Wow.
So if you try to post something that's like you shouldn't be doing, then it'll come back and tell you you're doing it. But yet, my batteries are very expensive back then.
Yeah, I mean, they're still kind of expensive.
And it took 6D batteries. Do you know what 6D batteries cost?
D batteries?
D.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, so your boombox was 6D batteries?
6D batteries.
I literally was thinking...
Where's that movie from? Where's that statement from?
6D batteries?
6D batteries. Can anybody tell me what movie that's from?
No idea.
I know Chris was here, he would know.
Okay.
6D batteries.
Okay, no matter how many times...
Do the right thing.
Okay. No matter how many times you said it, I wouldn't have gotten it. I thought that he just pulled out...
And we didn't have Bluetooth back then.
Of course I know that.
I'm talking about someone else.
He just pulled out... So I was thinking he just pulled out 2 AA batteries. Dang. You look like someone hurt you.
So anyway...
Betty says, how many batteries does Zuckerberg take? Wow.
I'm not touching that one.
I'm not touching that one either.
I'm going to have to get a job with Zuckerberg one day. He's going to go back and go, oh, I remember
on your podcast?
No, he's going to call up Gabriel and say, can you tell me the exact day he mentioned something bad about me?
Well, the hospital where I was born is now named after Zuckerberg.
Not named after him. He paid for that.
Well, that too.
No, see, it's the difference between named after and being paying for it.
Okay, he paid for it.
If I could pay for something, I'd pay for the Stanley Roberts Highway. And then if you behave badly, we'll have cameras all over it to videotape it. And
so it'd be like that Willie Brown section of the Bay Bridge. You'd have a section and it'd be like all cameras, just like...
Can I tell you a funny story about the Willie Brown Bridge?
No, I don't, because I already know
What's the story?
The Wet Willie?
So, I was going to do a story one day. And,
oh, gosh.
And I literally was going to write about the Willie Brown Bridge, which is the Bay Bridge. And I said, can we call it the Wet Willie Bridge? And I was told, no, I can't do that. So... But I also once wanted to put in coin purse, and no one knew what coin purse was
until you told me.
Until someone said, "Don't let him write coin purse." And they go, "Why not?" And they showed up in the Urban Dictionary of coin purse.
Who makes that stuff up? I'm literally thinking of a purse that you put coins in.
Yeah, and there's another story I was going to do. I was going to call him. What's that we talked about before? Beavis and Butthead, the guy with the hoodie on.
Is the Willie Brown Bridge the Bay Bridge?
Yeah, it's the.
I think isn't just a
it's only
section, right?
The section on San Francisco side, on the Gilbert Bueno San Francisco side.
Yeah.
It's called the Willie Brown Bridge, not Memorial Bridge because he's not dead. Willie Brown Bridge.
Willie
but
Brown's
if it's wet, it's literally the Wet
old.
Willie Bridge.
Or it's just the Rainy Bridge.
I like Wet Willie better.
Of course you like Wet.
And by the way, I met
better.
Willie Brown once. He said, "I'm not behaving badly."
Oh.
I was like, "That's so cool." He knew that.
When you met him though, you didn't tell him about the Wet Willie Bridge? Though?
Back then, I didn't think about it.
Okay, well, are you going? If you ever meet him again, are you going?
I'm going to meet him on the 4th.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're gonna say Wet Willie Bridge?
I'll talk to him.
Okay, can you record it when you do it? Because I'd love to see his reaction.
You trying to get me kicked out of the...
No, I'm not trying to get you kicked out.
Look, I think that's a personal conversation that him and I have. And if he laughs, then it's great. If he doesn't laugh, then...
I think you should talk to him about it and say, hey, I'd like to record you while asking you this question. Will you let me? And then see if he lets you record him.
Yes, the 4th of December. I will see him.
Don't be going and telling your business out there.
I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember, but I can't remember what it was. Because that was a day.
Isn't Willie Brown Kamala's former boyfriend?
We're not going to get to that one.
We're not getting into that.
Because yes, they were at some point, they were together. That's all I'll say. So, anyway, we've already surpassed our hour, went by hella fast.
Hecka fast.
And
wait, I didn't get to finish saying what I had after Mi Gente, Asian Avenue, Black Planet, though.
Okay, if you're watching from LinkedIn, just come on real quick into the chat and say hi, so we know you're watching. Because we know a lot of you guys are like watching. What do they call it?
Silent watchers.
Silent watchers.
Yeah.
We know who you are, some of you, because you give yourselves away when we meet you in person.
Yeah, like when we talk to you in person, you're like, you tell us about our podcast. I'm like, oh my gosh, you watch?
Yeah, silent podcasters. If you're here, everybody who's here right now, just say hello. You don't have to.
Let's cheers.
You have to give up any information. Just say hi, and we know that you're silent watching, and we'll just
type in hi. I'm silent.
Just say
watching.
hi. I'm silent watching, because Gabriel thinks that no one's watching except for him, and Gil, and Jesus, and Betty Veronica, and that's it. Remember we only had Anon. Well, he's anonymous, so how do we know he's watching?
Because he's typing.
Speaking about Anon, I ran to the guy who was.
Oh my gosh! Did you do anything with that video?
I didn't make a video. I just made a still.
Oh, you did the picture?
Yeah, he looked like the guy from Anonymous. I posted it on Twitter.
His beard. Yeah.
I told him. He said I heard that a few times. I'm like, that's pretty funny. I thought it made my day. You see the guy, he looks, hello, Gil. We already know you're there, Gil. Lord Jesus, help me.
Gabriel said hello, too. Anon, I said your name.
Yeah. You are correct. I think the only people watching are myself and everybody else watching. Hey, I forgot to mention, we got some Cherry Garcia unopened.
Oh, you bought some?
The same one we had. I brought it for you.
Oh.
We just haven't touched it yet.
No sweet.
So she has a habit of, I'll buy like cherry ice cream, and she won't eat it. She won't touch it. She won't want anything to do with it until I eat the last of it. And then she goes, where's the ice cream? I thought you had some ice cream. I said, it's been there for 3 months. You never touched it. You didn't want none until I ate it. And then all of a sudden, now you want ice cream. Well, I wanted some. I had a taste for some. It's been there for 3 months. It's already starting to grow hair. Am I right or wrong? Come on.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Whatever.
Oh, William is there.
I like to watch.
Yeah, okay, silent watcher. You haven't talked in this whole time.
You just watching.
I just watching.
Don't mind me just watching.
Don't mind me just watching.
Stupid tiny screen.
Betty Veronica says hello.
Hello, Betty Veronica, again.
Do you remember the 21st day of September or December? She said. Because you said that earlier.
Where's Lord Frisia? Yeah, well, he frocked in when he wants to. Earlier tonight, I forgot that you were here, too. Please accept my apologies. Gabriel, earlier tonight, I forgot you were here, too. Please accept my apologies.
You just read that twice.
No, because I didn't see the first part.
Okay.
Greetings, Kelly Roberts,
Keith.
Diane, Faith, and everyone else. It says wonderful Thanksgiving. Have a great weekend.
Greetings, Keith.
Sorry about your 49ers. Now they're really the 48ers.
Ugh, please stop.
They owe us one.
Please stop.
All right. Anon21486. Thanks. What are you looking for?
I'm just looking at the score.
It was only 35-10. Yeah.
I had a feeling.
That'll buff out.
I had a feeling we were going to lose, though.
That'll buff out. You'll be fine. Sorry, stupid only has 2 O's. I don't know what that means. We lost David F. Baum. Yeah, we lost him a long time ago. He got into an argument with someone, and then he never came back. I hate it when our people here make our people go away. They're arguing over who laughs and who comments the most. Well, what?
Don't do that, Beef.
I'm drinking sparkling water. Are you okay?
You're drinking some sparkling water, for sure. But something else, too.
Terrence? Why did Betty Veronica write Terrence?
No idea.
Betty Veronica, would you like to explain? 8 seconds later, she'll explain and we'll be moved on to something else. Imagine we waited 8 seconds for someone to comment. Mine for sure. I missed something. Something happened. I missed it. So, if you're just joining us, we're about to go bye-bye because we've been here for a long time now.
I'm getting delirious.
You've been delirious.
This is serious. We can make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear. What song is that? You should have a healthy fear of us because too much of us is dangerous. What song is that?
The YouTube delay is now about 25 seconds. Wow.
Wow, really?
Wasn't that Bust a Meal?
Busta Rhymes. Really Busta Meal. I'm gonna tell Busta Rhymes you said that.
Well, one time he'd like, man, he really busted a meal.
You're
I'm
so
just
bad.
saying. Is it really 25 seconds?
Twitch is 5 to 8 seconds.
All right. Well, here it's instant. My channel is instant. You guys are seeing the delay. It's weird when I look over at your stuff, like I'm showing pictures. It's like a picture I already got rid of is still there.
Yeah, I'm on the delay. Yep.
So I learned to look at your screen because it really can throw me off.
Okay.
All right. And we got to figure out a way for Restream to make it so that you can be on the same time I'm on. That would be cool.
But every time we think about it, though, is when we're about to sign up.
Yeah, I'll send my message when I get done. All right, so 21 seconds according to Anon.
Wow.
That's, you know why that is, though?
Why?
So that if someone writes something that we don't want posted, we can have it removed before people get to see it.
It takes us that long.
Yeah. Like, huh? What? Weird? Ooh, eep. Like in news, when we do beta breakers, it's on like a
8-second delay.
8-second delay, so they can take out the nudity back, So you got a guy that was fingering the button, because TV stations used to get fined like $300,000 if someone new showed up on the screen. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
And you get in trouble?
No, I didn't get in trouble.
Okay. Time is but an illusion. A figment of one's imagination. And there's truth about that. You know why? Because sometimes you guys will say stuff like, man, time sure is flying. Man, that month went by really fast. But in actuality, it went by the exact same time it went by before. It's just that your perception of time and space continuum is disrupted because you're concentrating on things that you need not to concentrate on.
There's usually about 1 hour left on the live stream when Stanley says he's about to sign off. This is true. William to William. I honestly, when he said we're about to sign off, I was like, what topic is he going to start talking about now and get so deep into it?
You guys are mean.
No, it's not. It's just honest. But
you know why?
I think it's funny.
I look at the numbers; they go up, and I'm like, okay, there's more people here. Let's let them enjoy it for a moment. Let them enjoy. And technically, time does go faster over time. No, time never goes faster. The perception of time goes faster. Time is always the same speed all the time. You can't have a quick minute. It's 60 seconds every single time. It's like when you're watching for a pot to boil, how time slows down until you walk into the other room, and then the pot boils and everything spills out. Your feet experience faster time in your head. Yes. Remember you used to buy sneakers and you thought you ran faster?
I run fast.
Pro Kids? Faster, higher jumper?
Never had Pro Kids.
Yeah, that was the thing they sold to people. That if you get Pro Kids, you can run faster. You can jump higher.
You said croquettes.
Pro Kids.
You said if they buy croquettes, you can jump faster.
Okay, Gabriel.
No, I just noticed croquettes.
All right, guys. So, thank you for spending... See, this is how you know we're about to shut down. When I say...
No, you say that and then we have for another 45 minutes.
You're going to thank me one day for
you
this.
You can be here anywhere. I mean, you can be here anywhere.
You can be here anywhere.
You can be anywhere.
But time is... But in essence, maybe we are all in a spaceship going close to the speed of light. You know how fast the speed of light is?
You could be anywhere. But thank you.
But instead, you chose to be here with us and Gabriel.
What? I'm a boomer.
That's not how it works.
Okay. Well, if we wait for you to say it first, it'll be all night.
All night long. All night.
All night long.
All night. Ooh, people everywhere we meet. It's shining in the streets all night long.
All night.
Woo! Sorry. So we love that song. And by the way, if you ever spend time with us, every time we come up with something to say, there's a song associated with it.
Yes, like every other thought we bust out in song.
You like say something in the middle of a song, and she goes, "Don't say it," and then I'll start singing. She goes, "I told you not to sing it." Cokeheads.
What's cokeheads? Oh yeah, cokeheads. Yeah, that's what you said instead of brokeheads. Wait, Betty, that's what. Oh, we're hella delayed.
Yeah.
That's hella
21
delayed.
seconds ago. That's a half a day
That was
ago.
that was 3 business days ago.
So just so you know, we're getting the comments 3 business days ago.
Oh my god, that was heck a long time ago.
Woo! All right. Anyway.
All right.
Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad.
Remember
All night long.
All night.
I could never get him to dance, guys, and he just started dancing.
As I was saying about the YouTube delay, thank you, Gabriel. Yay, sing. See, Keith wants us to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
All night long.
Who's your daddy?
What? That's not part of the song. That's not part of the song.
Okay, I'm millennial.
I'm a boomer.
We haven't had any coffee. That's just
Yeah,
it.
we really haven't. I had coffee, but
This morning.
I had coffee at 8:15 this morning.
Wait, I had coffee. I had.
Oh gosh. All right, we'll be here for another. We'll be here for
wait,
another hour.
wait! I forgot this. I'm like all slipping. I had Mr. Badley coffee.
Yeah, please have some Mr. Badley coffee. Want
Yes.
some energy like ours?
Drink.
We had coffee at 8:15 in the morning.
Mr. Badley coffee will have you having energy at 10 o'clock at night.
And so almost for like for more than
Day.
12 hours.
All you have to do is have some Mr. Badley,
Coffee.
a.k.a. California blend coffee.
Yeah.
And you will be just like us.
Or Arizona blend coffee.
And you'll be just like Arizona.
Drink at 8:15 and still
So
be
be
like
going
this
strong.
at-
Just click
what
the
time
QR
is it?
code.
At 8:15 in the evening.
Yeah, and if you order right now, we'll throw in a bag that it came in. There's those commercials. So if you buy right now, we'll throw in an extra one for $19.99.
So if you buy right now, we won't throw in an extra one, but it'll come in a bag.
No, if you buy now, pay full price, we'll send you another one for full price.
What?
Like
I'm
that
gonna
would
need some clarification on that one.
No, do you get it? If you buy one now for full price, we'll send you another one for full price.
We'll send you. Oh, so is it like buy one get one? Wait, if you buy one for full price, we'll send you another one for full price. Like, so you have to buy the other one for full price too.
Wow, that really just fried your little brain cells, huh? You're basically paying for both of them.
Drugs are bad. Just kidding. I'm not on drugs. I'm just a little delirious. This is serious. You could make you delirious. Okay, I said the wrong words. All right. Yes, and make sure to tune in next Sunday for Millennial Boom number 199.
Are we gonna make it 200?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes, of course.
Nope.
Diane's expression is priceless after Stanley says, "Who's your dad?" Dang, that was like 3 business days ago. Dang, the delay is hella bad.
The delay is real.
The delay is real.
Yeah.
There's not enough beer for this, says Gil. Alright, don't forget to click on the QR code and buy some Behaving Badly coffee.
Or if you can't do the QR code quick enough, then you can go to Mr. Badley TV. I'm sorry, MrBadley.com. Scroll to the very bottom. You'll see Mr. Badley holding a cup of coffee. Click that and it'll take you to the same place. And the people who have ordered coffee, repeat orders, thank you. You know, some people have subscribed.
Oh, I love it.
So they get a bag every month or something like that.
Oh my god,
Yeah, and we go through it pretty quickly.
we do. Because this one goes through it.
We had 20 pounds we had 4 pounds and we already ran through it all.
We don't have any more coffee?
I don't think so. We have like maybe enough for a couple more cups. And that's just us having 1 cup a day.
You know
Well, we don't
that's-
really have a cup a day.
You know that's you.
Whatever. All right, well, what?
Oh, wait. Go down.
I am down. What? What are you looking for?
Wait, how come yours is not up to date?
What does it say? It spelled the name wrong again. Wow. I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
Or if I did, I missed it. So anyway, thank you. I see 2 people have clicked on the QR code.
Awesome. Oh, there it is.
Oh, see, Gabe Alia Shapiro. Hey, Gil, we gotta talk to you about your
His
spelling,
screen
homie.
is too small.
I know. We gotta get you. We're gonna make a GoFundMe to give you a bigger screen. Help Gil get a bigger screen. Are you okay?
Are you?
I know I'm not okay. I've never been okay.
Oh, I'm okay. All right, this is serious. Okay, I gotta stop singing. Okay, you're a boomer.
And you say it's me.
No, you're a millennial. I mean,
I'm a millennial.
I'm a boomer.
And we know you can be anywhere in the world right now. You decided to spend here with us.
And we appreciate it.
And even if you got a little tiny screen, a little teeny tiny screen, we love you. In the bigger scheme of things, we love you all.
In the Coke gets more of things.
And, Mr. Badley Coffee in the 2024 version of Amway.
What's Amway? I don't know what Amway is. Is that a drug? Yeah, I'll just Google it because I'm not trying to. What is that?
Is Amway a drug? You see, I'm looking at you guys, right?
Oh, it's a multi-level. It's an LMM.
It's cleaning products.
No, it says here vitamins and supplements.
And stuff like that, too. But they also sold everything.
Oh, I don't know.
Amway. Back in the day, you had to be an Amway person. You go door to door and sell your product.
Oh,
it's like Tupperware.
I never heard of. Oh, Tupperware. Okay.
So Amway is kind of like what's that thing out now where people get the pink car if they sell enough
Mary
stuff?
Kay.
Mary Kay. But Amway was like you had cleaning products, had supplements. It was multi-level marketing in its finest. Back in the day, MLMs were a major function of our life. I remember going to a meeting where they would get you they have a 5 diamond member. John.
You sold Mary Kay?
No. John, because I never liked MLMs because it seemed like it was a scam to me.
Yeah.
From before I knew what a scam was, it seemed scammy to me. I'm not saying it's a scam. It felt like a scam to me. Because you always meet that one person who was a 5 diamond person. That person has sold millions of copies. Never meet him. You just hear about him. He's at 5 diamonds. And if you could be like him, and everybody that he sells to, he gets money from everybody that sells below him. And so you get someone to sell, and everybody that you get to come on you make money off who sells below you. So that's why it's multi-level marketing.
I know what an MLM is.
So insurance was like that. They get you to come in to these meetings. You know another one that was? Remember the drink? It was a drink that was supposed to be really good for you, like
the acai one?
Acai.
Uh-huh.
And people were like, you had acai parties, and you got people to buy the acai, and you tell them, yeah, my friend Frank over there, he sold like 1 million bottles, and he brought a new house, and you're like, oh, I want to sell it too, and then you buy it. You buy a bunch of it, you can sell it, and no one buys it. But the other person who made the money was the person who got the house. So you basically brought the guy a house, and then you got all these bottles of wine, of acai that you could never use. What? You started this.
I was going to say, I'm a boomer. I'm trying to cut you off. But I couldn't because I'm laughing so hard.
You started by going, what's Amway? Is that a drug?
You could have just given me one sentence answer and since you went on and then started talking about Mary Kay.
Because I'm a storyteller. And when you ask me a question, I want to tell the story.
Oh, Betty Veronica says beach body.
Yeah.
I almost got into beach body.
And I talked her out of it.
I almost got into it because I was looking to. This was before.
I'm a millennial.
This was before.
I'm a millennial. I thought we was cutting this thing off.
Wait, I didn't finish
I'm a millennial.
This was before
I'm a millennial.
I went back to school for nutrition.
We're off the air, B.
No, we're not. This is before I went back to school for nutrition. I was considering it. Okay, I'm done. I'm a boomer.
Oh, no, finish the story.
No, that was it. I was going to just say this was before I went back to school.
I'm a millennial.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. All right, go. I'm a boomer. say, before I went back to school for nutrition, I actually was considering Beachbody because of the fact that I wanted to get into fitness and I wanted to learn more about like nutrition stuff. But then I found a better program for myself.
But tell them why you didn't get into it.
Because I decided not to.
No.
Because that was it. I'm a boomer.
Because I explained to you what it is. Multi-level marketing.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm a boomer.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
And you're a millennial.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
bye guys.
Lord Jesus.
Okay, all right.
Lord Jesus, help us.
We're quite all right.
Yes.
So if you want energy for days, just get some Mr. Bradley coffee.
You know what? I know a guy who sold Mr. Bradley coffee and brought a brand new car. So if you sell coffee like him, then you can get a brand new car.
Oh, I remember Herbalife too.
Oh yeah, Herbalife.
I remember that one too. Yeah, I do. I never got into that one either.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Are we finally done now?
We are.
All right.
Done.
Hey guys, we do appreciate you hanging out with us. We know, you could be anywhere and you hung out with us. We appreciate
We
that.
appreciate you like sticking by us through this last 30 minutes of delirium.
Of delirium. Don't sing. Please don't start
I'm
singing.
not singing.
Yeah, I know you. And if you can think of any more MLMs, hit us up. We'll talk about it later. You know how to reach me. I'm on Twitter at Stanley Roberts. X at Stanley Roberts. I'm also on Blue Sky at Stanley Roberts. You're on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram.
Keep the faith.
No. I'm on Instagram as D_faith.
All right. And if you're on LinkedIn, I'm on LinkedIn under my real name.
I'm on LinkedIn under my real name.
So just come on, say hi, be nice. We like nice people. Remember, it's not what you do, it's how big you do it.
What is that?
I don't know, just making something up. But,
Okay,
but
I'm a boomer.
I'm a boomer. She's a millennial. And
No, you're the millennial.
I'm a millennial.
I'm a boomer.
And good night.
Good night.
All right. Good night. Good night, mate.
Good night. See you next week for episode 199. Are you out of your mind? Okay. Bye, guys. You can sign off now. Beep.
I don't know what to do with you. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.